What's up, MP? What's up, MP?
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. The National Basketball Association and the Utah Jazz are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at Utah. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, the Grizzlies. Quite a bit of space between these two.
When I look at Utah, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's Kerr in at the 4 slot. And for the Jazz, and it's Wade in at the 4. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
And down it goes, 2 points.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Here's Ware. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Garrett. No good that time. Here's Bailey, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Garrett. Here's Ware. And the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Thunder. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Here's Kerr. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's McCain. Counted from distance.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Utah foul, number 47. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Frazier, the pass to Garrett. To the inside. Here's Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And there's the screen. Here's Wade. And Bryant pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Kerr. Here's Garrett. Here's Ware. 5 points in the game. The three. It's rebounded by Wade. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pulls up, high post. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Pass to Garrett. Here's Frazier. Out to the wing. Bryant with it. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Jazz, 3rd.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. Good. McCain's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Frazier. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go. Jazz trail by 9. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Holland, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Thunder. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Off target from 3-point range. Grizzlies lead by 9. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 62 points, and he was dealing assists all around. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And he can't bank that one in. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. An easy 2 on the layup. Sensabaugh's got his second basket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's the drive. Pass to Thunder. Here's McCain. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. 10 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh! Wow! And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. On the wing, Wade, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Bailey. To the middle. Here's Wade. Here's Thunder. And again, it's Utah with a 3. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Frazier, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Simpson. He's got 7. 3-pointer. And again, it's Memphis missing. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Kerr, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Here's Thunder. He's got 9. Clock at 6. McCain. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Kerr. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the drive.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Here's Bailey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Knocks it loose. Here's Frazier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Memphis?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Frazier. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Hansen. Here's Frazier. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. It's hauled in by Kerr. Kerr's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Simpson. Utah grabs the miss. Wade's got 5 rebounds in the game. They set the screen. Pass to Bailey. Here's McCain. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Simpson. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Bailey.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And again, it's Memphis missing. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Hansen. Here's Kerr. 10 points in his last outing. Bryant outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hansen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McCain. 10 points for him. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Frazier. Pass to Simpson. Here's the screen by Bryant. Releases from 15. And the jumper is good. Simpson's got 9 points.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And he's
We're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Utah ahead, up 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan. And half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey everybody, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Utah, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be...
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
They can't stop coughing up the ball. Surprised that...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Bailey. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game.
defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's Ware. Here's Kerr. Here's Ware. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
McCain's shot is off.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Frazier. Give him 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Garrett. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Utah leading by 3. Wade, the pass to Thunder. To the wing on the left. Here's McCain. 10 points for him. And it's Utah scoring again. Grizzlies trail by 5. Bryant, right side. Here's Ware. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Ware's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. From the right block. Rebounded by Frazier.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in every... everything, not just basketball.
Pass to Garrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Where? Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 4. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Here's Frazier. Give him 8 points now. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Utah on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And he hits it to tie the game. Frazier's got 11.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Pass to Wade. Here's Bailey. He's got 9, and he comes up with a bucket. Bailey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Now Bryant. Here's Ware. 19 points in the game. Right wing. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Wade. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Great recognition. Understanding that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Here's the screen by Bryant. Here's Frazier. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. To the right side. Here's Kerr. They get the rebound. Basket counts. Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Offensive rebound. Missed inside.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Here's McCain. Offline with a 3. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Frazier. He's got 13. Rebound, Utah.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Thunder. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Garrett. He shoots a 3. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys. Utah leading on the court for Memphis. And it's Frazier in at the 1. Lets it go from deep. Hansen with a rebound.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Simpson. Knocked away. Here's Thunder. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Hansen, shot's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
And Haley gets it to go.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Wade. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Hansen. And a miss there on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Sensabaugh. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Jazz leading by 5. Thunder, the pass to Wade. Nice move. And there's another one for the Jazz.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bryant outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Utah grabs the miss. Wade's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bailey, the pass to Thunder. Down low. Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Here's McCain. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Wade, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Frazier, the pass to Hansen. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's the break. Thunder with the bucket. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Simpson to the left wing. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 15-5 run. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Timeout, Grizzlies. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Jazz leading by 12. Here's Bailey. Memphis with a rebound. Kerr's got 5 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Wade, the pass to Thunder. From behind the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Where? That's good.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Here's McCain. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's McCain. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. McCain's got 20 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Memphis making a switch here. Here's Frazier. Pass to Kerr. Here's Garrett. Frazier, the pass to Garrett. Here's Frazier from the line. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Thunder. Here's Wade. To the paint. Thunder, the pass to Wade. Here's Thunder. 4 on the clock. Back to Wade. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Garrett. Pass to Kerr. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Ware missing. Jazz leading by 20. Covered by Bryant to the wing, right side. Pass to Bailey.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Thunder. Here's McCain. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Garrett. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. They swipe it. Pass to Ware. Here's Kerr. Driving in.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
The first free throw is good. So we see the Jazz Gutierrez taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were...
Great win tonight, MP.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.